Hello Gemini, and welcome to your Mermaid Type Tarot reading for the month of May. I intend these to be timeless, so whenever you're listening, it's the right time for you. My readings have to do with relationships, and they can be any type of relationships: a relationship with yourself, with a partner, romantic, friendship, work-related, or anything like imaginary as well, dream figures. Whatever you're thinking about is perfect for the reading, and so we will begin. The first card that I'm getting for you, Gemini, is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a youthful, fiery, creative energy. So this could be you or someone else around you. It tends to be read as a person, and it could be an imaginary person. And here we have the letter K as well. So if there's someone whose name starts with K, or if you have an association with the letter K, that is what this reading is all about. All right, and now we have that crossed with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a sense of imprisonment or entrapment. It is usually a perceived imprisonment as opposed to a literal one. So in this case, I would wonder if you feel like you're trapped in some situation. Perhaps it's negative thinking, or you feel disempowered. Maybe you would like to be youthful and creative, and yet you don't feel like your mind or your thoughts are aligning with your soul's desire. The conscious energy is the devil. It's also Capricorn energy, but this could speak to addictions or manipulations or other energies in your environment that are influencing you at this time. So if you do feel trapped, that devil energy could be something that is influencing you right now. Stuckness and entrapment, addictions, manipulation, all of those types of energies are associated with the devil. And the unconscious is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about a real major kind of like transition in terms of your passion, almost like a whole new world, like an explorer going from one country to another country. So you might not be totally aware of how much is actually changing in your environment. So whether you feel stuck or not, there are some significant changes happening in your unconscious, as indicated by the Two of Wands. In the past position, we have the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia, thinking about the good old days and the past. So maybe there's something that's popped up in your past that is influencing your choices today. In the future, we have the Queen of Cups. This is a much more mature energy. It's a feminine energy. It's someone that really has mastered their emotions, and they are capable of giving a lot. They are capable of kindness and emotional support. So that's nice to see for you, in terms of maybe an ally or someone who is really there to give you advice. That might be helpful if you're overcoming some of that devil energy, if you feel like you've been tricked by someone. To see the Queen of Cups coming in, she could be a very soothing person, a soothing energy. You yourself are showing up as the World. This is the last of the major arcana energies, and it is all about, travel and foreign lands, foreign people. And it's also, because it's the last of the major arcana, it's indicative of major change. So this is kind of like doubling down or reinforcing that Two of Wands that you got earlier. So it lets me think that maybe you do know that there's something major changing in your life, like a move that's coming up, or something in your life is changing. In your environment position, you got the Moon card. Now, the Moon card represents illusions. It also represents, for example, the mother or feminine energy. And this has come up multiple times in this position already during my readings. So I think with the Moon and the environment, this is definitely collective energy for the month of May. And so it just speaks to, I think, cycles and phases of change. And so we can probably expect to see lots of changes happening in our environment during the month of May, which I'm not surprised because there are quite a few major things happening in the world. And they will be, whenever you're listening to this, though, there might be something else going on this month for you. Wow. In the hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Pentacles, so another queen showing up for you, Gemini. So this queen is more practical, down to earth, knows how to take care of business. So if you've got the Queen of Cups in your future and the Queen of Wands in your hopes and fears, it might be that you have sort of like double feminine energy, supported also by that moon. And these two influences can help you with both emotional support and also potentially financial support, or at least good, solid advice for you. And that might be something that you need to get out of this kind of like attachment with that devil energy and to allow yourself to move forward with that Two of Wands and the World. The overall card for you is the Knight of Wands. So I like to see this card for you because even if you feel kind of like mentally trapped, like you're not moving forward, or that you cannot, even if you think you cannot move forward, with this fiery energy, I think you definitely will. This Knight of Wands is taking action in the direction of your passions. So you have a lot of support here with the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like in this transition, which may feel impossible for you, you are likely to have quite a support team assisting you with this transition that's occurring for you. And if it's in relationship, because these readings are about relationships, you know, some of the things I might guess is that because you had the Page of Wands at the center of the reading, it could be that there is a child or a younger sibling or someone who's your junior, or you yourself, a relationship with someone, but there's some kind of like age gap, or perhaps multiple generational things. So I'm feeling like multiple generational family type energy in this reading. But it could, you know, family is what you make. It could be your work family. It could be the family that you found at school. But yeah, definitely with all the court cards, it does feel like a whole community is involved in this, this transition as well. Yeah, it could literally be moving in some way, shape, or form, that someone is moving, and that's kind of adjusting the relationships and in a community. So let me pull one final oracle reading for you. Oracle card, sorry. I'll get one last oracle card to kind of summarize the relationship reading for you. And we got trust. So trust might be an issue for you. You've got that devil energy, so I'm not going to tell you to just trust everybody. I think you should trust yourself first, and or what's the saying, trust but verify. Hopefully meeting this Queen of Cups and these supportive people will help you build more trust and give you more faith in the situation and more faith in yourself. So that's my reading for you. Stay tuned if you want a little bit more spiel about how I read, why I read, what I do, where you can see more of my stuff. And thank you again so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful year, month, week, day. Bye.